Alright, Zach. So let's take a look at what's here in the milk barn. Oh, look, Carol is here. Keith, are you okay?
It's night, he's probably jamming.
What's up, bro? Alright, let's see. Ooh, a deep blue suit. We'll check that out later.
Oh, that's the Phoenix Wright attire.
Apparently, yeah.
Okay, we have to have York wear that at some point.
Alright, one more story. Ghost story for us to hear.
Man, this map shows a station along the abandoned extended lines track. Now that was a busy place back when the lumber trade was big. No one goes near it now, you know. It's like a train graveyard.
Spooky.
It'll make for a great dungeon in this Final Fantasy VII Remake, dude.
I don't mean one or two ghosts, man. I mean like hundreds.
Wow, he literally is describing the dungeon from the 7 Remake.
Every now and then, a golden opportunity comes along. Like a chance to leave home for a while and earn a lot of money. There were plenty of them at the end of the 80s. The lumber mill was severely short-handed, so they called in a lot of outside workers. But the place was failing, and indeed it died before most of the poor guys got there. So there was like a load of labor workers that had nowhere to go. No place to work, no way to get back to where they came from.
I'm noticing a lot of these ghost stories involve labor workers.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wonder why.
I guess that must have been hard living.
Ooh, you can't fight the power! Bro, fight the power!
Lying to them. Wait just a little longer.
In general, Jova, don't you see? The source of all evil is capitalism, of course.
So are you saying that the unions are the bad guys?
But lies.
Not really, more like the directors.
With each day that passed, those unemployed guys got more angry. But then, something happened. And the timing for it was incredible. The rail car they were spending the night in just happened to catch fire. All them inside it.
Huh.
Indeed.
Oh yeah, but the police.
Are we sure it's not a money laundering scheme?
They didn't have all those gadgets and stuff you guys got now. And the police were annoyed the unemployed guys were causing trouble. Nothing happened to the head of the lumber mill. It made the news as an accident.
It's funny because the lumber mill would later get shut down in one of the other ghost stories.
Train car. Unaware that they're dead. You better be careful, Mr. FBI, if you go down there by yourself.
That's okay, he's got a lightsaber. Which can apparently kill ghosts.
I mean, as he does.
But of course.
The scene of a real accident. Okay, so basically, once again, what this translates out in terms of gameplay is an extra super duper dungeon. So, and since there's no story besides what Keith tells us, might as well just skip it. Let's get back to it then. All right. Well, I've looked at it this way. We're in October, so yeah, Halloween ghost stories work for the time. So
I noticed that you really like to use the police car despite having the better car back.
it's because the song "Racing Idiot" is louder, and therefore it makes it harder to hear York. So when it comes to the parts where there's trivia, I prefer to use the sheriff car because that way we hear York's theme instead of "Racing Idiot."
Again, why not just tone down the volume of the track?
Because that would require good programming, Jova.
All the way to New York. Right, Zach? It took us hours to get to New York by bus.
I don't know how much of this is Sweary's fault or Toybox's fault.
Well, actually, in this case, it's Access Games' fault because I'm playing the original Access Games version.
On the one hand, yeah, Access Games should have done a better job. On the other hand, was Swery just okay with what they were churning out at the time?
Well, Swery is only the scenario director and writer, Jova. That's the thing. The actual technical aspects are handled by another director.
So wasn't he kind of like, the big head of Deadly Premonition, hence why Deadly Premonition is regarded as,
Well, yeah, of
kid
course.
baby?
Well, of course, yeah. Like, he's the one who... He also gets credit by game design by Swear, as in he's the one who came up with the basic... this is going to be an open world with side quests and shit like that. But he's not the one that actually designed and programmed the levels and the overall...
Doesn't he get to approve everything, though?
He does... Well, that's the thing, Shiroi. Like, I don't know
I
what
think
to...
that's what Prova's point was.
I don't know what to tell you, Shiroi.
Well, again. I'm not saying that Swear is a hack or anything. I'm just wondering if maybe he has a few screws loose with what he considers quality.
Let me put it this way, Joba. Much like Yokotaro, he's a much better storyteller than he is a game designer. That's the best way to put it.
Fair
Why
enough.
why do you think he left Nier Automata's gameplay to Platinum?
Well, it's a long story, but the original team was not there anyway. Something's going on right now.
You are welcome to come inside.
My God, can you stop being Dr. Seuss for a second?
Okay, so now we've got the Mode's cousin.
Oh, look, root beer, brand root beer.
What? Does he also have hidden guns everywhere?
I'll be surprised.
Alright, so let's see what Harry has for us. Back to the main story.
Mm-hmm.
And the door magically locked, because apparently...
The statue's
Mr.
watching
Stewart has
you.
been waiting for you. To the meeting room you shall go to.
Hey. True story, bro.
Suppose this guy.
Remember, Dwebs, he's Harry's aide.
Of course.
Well, Jova, they be having guns everywhere.
There you go. Well, there you go, Dwebs. Apparently, we've just entered a Bond villain's lair. So...
Actually, I was gonna say more like we're in the Batman 60 show because piano was one of the many ways you could enter the Batcave.
True, but this kind of contraption is also something you would see in the '60s Bond movies.
So what, are we gonna have a nuclear reactor that future Bond girls will climb up for some reason? Fall into.
Dwebs.
The timing is now to meet Mr. Stewart. You shall be kind and be alert.
Very good. Keep that up.
The timing is now and not tomorrow. If you miss it, you'll feel sorrow.
Oh, that's an easy rhyme.
So until your meeting is finished, I shall be locking the front door.
That's okay, fine.
If you get tired or become famished, what we have, please use as yours.
Ah, clever rhyme there. You rhymed the verses instead.
Still
Do not touch the piano.
This is not Super Mario 64.
Okay, so what this translates out to is we have to solve a puzzle in order to see Harry, because Harry likes to... Anyway, Symphony number 3, Eroica. Symphony number 5, Fate. Symphony number 6, Pastoral. Okay, okay, someone is a fan...
Beethoven.
Yeah, a fan of Beethoven. Of the multitude of musical scores, these 3 are the only ones left open. Okay, so 3, 5, 6. If Harry did this, it must have a meaning. Well, obviously, York, yeah. Okay, so yeah, I know my word puzzles. 3, 5, 6. Okay. In what ways can we apply these numbers? Oh, crap. Damn, he's clever. He's locked the door to his room.
What if the butler forgot the combinations? Does that mean does the wheelchair guy just starve to death?
I guess so.
Oh, look at that! An awesome motel where we can shave. Oh, and look, we found umbrella for guest room number 1. Okay.
Versus Speedwibs, only the most intelligent and highest of standards are allowed to watch over Mr. Harry Stewart.
High quality beef. The high quality beef pretty much heals almost all of your hunger. And guess what? It keeps spawning in this room, so you can keep collecting. The problem is you can only collect one. You can only have one high quality beef at a time. But every time you want one, instead of buying it, you can come here to Harry's house and get one because it always spawns.
Wow.
And I'm umbrella number 2, so there's a number of umbrellas, huh?
Of course.
I'm wondering. Hold on. Umbrellas. I wonder if they go up to number 6.
Ha ha.
Unless it's secretly a Resident Evil game, and this is all being run by the Umbrella Corps.
More like the umbrellas are the actual keys to use.
Okay, so If I know my
You
puzzles,
know-
that means we need to find umbrellas 3, 5, and 6.
You know, given Harry Stewart's mannerisms, I would not be surprised if he is one of the higher-ups in the Umbrella Corps. Like, he's not quite as crazy as the Ashford twins, but I'd say he's somewhere up there.
Alright, so basically there's an umbrella per room. There you go. Number 5. Alright, now here. And there we go. Umbrella number 4. Alright, let's see. Oh, hold on, let's see. Oh, the lighting suddenly changed.
Seriously.
Okay. Let's see. 3 gentlemen who are in need of umbrellas.
If only.
Whereas all these others have umbrellas. So I guess let's try it. A statue, cavalry apparently. Looks like it was meant to hold something. A Springfield rifle, perhaps? Yeah, probably, but we don't have one, so we'll just use umbrellas instead. In true,
Plot twist. It turns out the umbrella has a gun in it.
In true classic London fiction fashion, the gentlemen have umbrellas, except they're not black like in Sherlock Holmes. But whatever, we don't have a black one. All right, let's see. Number 6. Yeah, I don't really know exactly the exact order, the logic of how you figure out which of the statues is supposed to have one. I don't know if it's from, because remember, it told us 3, 5, 6 in the symphony thingy, but it only showed, but it didn't tell us whether. So, but then again, it's only 3, so you can basically brute force your way through the order anyway. The game will not allow you to put the wrong umbrella on the wrong statue anyway. So just. Again, just like with the apples, just brute force your way through it if you need to. Alright, that should work. Hey, Ari, I solved your puzzle.
Too late, wrong combination, the room blows up.
But if you didn't say Simon says.
Thanks for that nice puzzle, Harry.
But wait! His assistant isn't with him. Is he actually going to speak to us directly?
I never needed the assistant. I was
You
just
have
doing
to
the
just
best
say
to
it,
troll
Jordan.
you.
So he has been trolling the entire city this whole time?
Of course.
Mr. Francis York Moore, please have some tea while it is hot. Too much coffee for your body will make it rot.
There you go, Dwebs! See, that's why I cast this character as you.
Told you guys, but do you listen to me? No.
Yes, Dwibs, because these men are completely sane.
Now please, drink some tea and enjoy the good health it brings.
I totally didn't poison.
Yeah,
I
seriously,
swear.
you might just wear pleasers, drink the tea. He's definitely not a tractor.
Tell him if he doesn't drink the tea, I'll blow up his cur.
But he's not a fan of tea.
Well, actually, York never said that. York never said he dislikes tea.
Is what's best in
Trying to get him out of this
yeah.
situation,
Sugar.
Pedro, you're ruining it.
I wonder if sugar is just code for something.
Also, that tea looks very pink.
It's the best.
enjoy my tea.
It's the best tea we can render in this engine too. Just roll with it.
I can imagine there's a variety that allows it.
Oh, red seeds.
Harry, where did you get these seeds?
You idiot! I told you to replace the seeds!
Sorry, Dwebs, but I'm having Teo be Harry. So
It's an infusion for the tea, actually.
Guest feature.
so he drinks red seed tea. Evil tea.
Floral tea thing.
Those seeds are found in our town in a certain specific place.
Really?
Ooh, where?
We've actually been there before. In case you guys don't remember, for a side quest.
Space.
Oh.
Back to me and we shall talk. After you find that certain place.
Who here remembers what that place is? Think about it, Teo. Red seeds.
Harry, so you
Where have we seen a lot of red seeds?
The scene of a crime.
Well, no, actually, it wasn't full of red seeds. There's actually a place in town that has way more red seeds in it. Which one, Tim?
To be honest, I forgot.
Think back to the bone side quest too.
I remember them being all over the place.
Very good,
like,
Jova. There's a place in the graveyard that is full of red trees, and it's full of red seeds on the floor.
Oh.
Or on the ground. Yeah. Jova wins another new car. Man, Jova's on a roll in this game show.
I know, right?
Tea break. This chapter is literally called Tea Break. So. Well, that was a nice tea break. Okay, so let's go back to the graveyard, to the Forest of Evil with the evil seeds. I'm sure that's perfectly safe to do.
Absolutely.
Well, are we doing it at night?
No, we're doing it right now. So it's still daytime, as you can see.
Zach, let the treasure hunt begin. A crowded place, and yet it is very quiet.
Is there any
Let's
benefit?
See, that's your hint. A crowded place, and yet it is very quiet there. The graveyard. The graveyard. Yeah.
Must be the graveyard.
So, is there any benefit to actually going out from like 12 to 6 a.m. Like, you know, or is it literally just only do this if you want to die horribly? Like,
basically,
okay,
yeah. You can still do it if you want, but be prepared to meet incredible resistance.
Yeah.
I don't recommend. You can do it if you have a death wish, but I don't recommend it.
I guess I was wondering if, like, you know, if like Minecraft, there's some risks versus reward.
What the hell's with that bit of music just then?
Chapter 15, Red Seed.
Seriously, that's been since the beginning. Yeah.
No, the one before that one.
I can actually.
That sounds like. The one that sounds like someone threw a violin through a window.
Alright. I think we're gonna get one more piece of dialogue now. Yeah, if I remember correctly, York is now gonna talk to us about the whole Emily situation. If I remember correctly.
Ooh.
That's why I'm not fast traveling there just now, because I know that there's still more talk. Yeah, there you go. Yeah.
About Emily. My first impression when we met her on that bridge is slightly different from what I think about her now.
You think?
Don't you think she's pretty mesmerizing?
Oh.
She seemed interested in you. Could you make a move on her? No, just asking. But if you like her, I won't stand in your way.
Thanks, York.
I'd like to hear the truth. Because this kind of stuff could affect our friendship.
Of course.
True, yeah.
I'm just interested in her, that's all. He doesn't love or anything.
Sure.
She doesn't even seem to like me. It's pretty clear from how she acts when she's around.
Are you familiar with tsunderes, York?
Yeah.
Oh, hold on. He was badly burned in my last relationship. I love this one here.
I really have no idea what women are thinking.
York, don't worry. Even women themselves don't know how women think. So don't worry. Nobody does, York. Nobody does.
How to interact with women.
You know, York, you really do suck at reading a room, though. For all his detective skills.
I can tell. Shiro, I can tell that York is not familiar with the tsundere trope.
Well, he may or may not be better off.
Well, he's more of a Western culture geek rather than an anime geek or a Japan media geek. So I'm not surprised. All right. I don't know if we're gonna get more talk. I think
York did continue mentioning the concert he has been when he was younger. Maybe there's a bit of that too.
All right. Let me see. I'm not jump cutting, so yeah, I think there might be something else before we arrive at the graveyard. All right. Oh no, actually, I think I'm going to somewhere else then. I just don't remember where I'm going right now. It's been a while since I recorded this. I don't remember what my thought process was.
You know, an interesting thing about Emily, though, is that when you think about it, she is literally, I think she's like the first ever local resident that York met, if I recall correctly.
Yeah. Emily was the first one we met, yes. And after that was George.
So I guess in some way it would be quite interesting if York were to fall
there you
for
go.
her.
There aren't many young women left in this town. Even Emily could be targeted next. We can't
Oh God.
Please no.
more reason to catch the raincoat killer ASAP.
Yeah, pretty much.
And that means
Can
we're
you
gonna
imagine the fallout if Emily were the
Yeah,
next one
unfortunately.
dead?
Don't get me wrong.
Well, we have to,
I mean,
work
I
fast to
interested in
stop that
Emily
happening.
because she's
The first person that York has opened up to this level, and to have her be
There you go.
killed-
See, his argument that he says she's interesting as in an interesting person. That's what he says.
Yeah, that's just him trying to explain the funny feelings he has towards her.
like back when I first met you.
Hmm.
You know that feeling we all used to feel back when we were kids? Feeling safe while also feeling a need to protect. That kind of feeling. But Zach, who made me feel that back then? Anyways, we're getting closer one step at a time to cracking this case. I have a feeling it's going to get tough.
Probably.
As the bodies pile up.
All right. Oh my God! I can't remember what I'm gonna do now.
Zach, we're
Oh my
to
God.
play along with Harry's little game.
We're doing something crazy, aren't we?
I don't like being played with either. But
I hope it's nothing to do with that bloody pot.
Dwebs, the fact that I'm going to York's car should be your hint. Jovar probably already knows what I'm gonna do now.
There it is, that wonderful car with that sweet.
Dwebs, look at it this
Just
way.
What we'll need.
Well, Dwebs,
Leroy,
look.
Dwebs, are you ready for the day of reckoning?
Well, look at it this way, guys. We've done we've done 4. Might as well do the final one while we're at it.
Unless there's one you're not telling us about.
No, sure. I can assure you, it's only 5.
She's the super secret optional boss post game.
Oh, you know, I would not be surprised if Sigourney with the raincoat cure.
Hey Zach, let's go on a joyride. Whee!
With guest composer Jun Senui.
Again, I just think Sigourney's doing this because she also likes a joyride.
No, Pedro. If you want it to fit in music, have the crazy taxi song. Yeah.
Unfortunately, we don't have a song like that in this game.
Or anything from Racing Transformed, I guess. You know what? Sonic Drift.
Sonic Drift, that music.
It did.
Yes, that
Gene-
very crusty sounding music.
very, very, very generic 8-bit music.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah, the best way you can sum it up is that it's music.
The best 8-bit Sonic music is the one done by Yuzo Koshiro for the 8-bit platformers.
Well, he
I
only
mean,
did
it's Yuzo
8-bit Sonic.
Koshiro most of the
He
time. Sorry, go on.
He only did 8-bit Sonic 1.
Oh, did he? But I know that Aspect was his studio. I know that, and I know that they made at the very least the second game as well.
But doesn't
He
the Sonic,
only did Sonic 1.
doesn't 8-bit Sonic 1 have Bridge Zone and
Yeah.
is it Jungle Zone?
Yeah.
Yep.
All right, we need
Bridge
nothing
Zone,
else
yeah.
then. So
Neat.
Hey, Sigourney. Oh, and we got the penalty for vandalism. There you go. See?
Oh,
There you go.
Wait.
See?
Wait, what did you vandalize?
I hit something. I don't know. Like
oh,
whatever.
we've hit so much.
Well, what was the penalty?
$40.
I'm glad you're here.
Damn.
My pot. It's getting cold. Please, let's get going.
Okay. But just give me a minute.
Guys, as we say in my country, away with the tooth, away with the pain.
Well, as we say in my country,
This
get the
is
fuck on with it.
last time.
Oh!
Forgot we were singing off the
Dwebs,
note.
my country says that as I'm pretty sure every country says that in some way. So I don't think that's exactly.
Some
yeah, but
variation of get the
Yeah, but
fuck
our
on.
country does it with raw power and conviction.
Ah, yes. The mystery of the pot is about to be solved. Destiny is about to be awakened.
Is there
So going out there on the
racism
done.
or something?
Now you have to take her home. So what's the truth behind this pot?
I can't wait to be pleasantly
better be worth it.
disappointed. Sure, it's gonna not. The game has been trolling you left and right with this side quest. I'm fully expecting the payoff to be very empty or something.
Here we go.
You know what? I don't want to admit that you're probably right. This has been too much.
Anime has conditioned you, ICTO.
It's like what I said in Paper and Ref. I've been subjected to so many different types of storytelling that I can get a general idea where the plot am going, and only a few things are surprising me these days.
I think it says something. I think it says something that the creator of One Piece had to go out of his way.
She's not nagging you.
Yeah, she's not complaining. Wow.
Oh, never mind.
You ask and you shall receive.
But she was so quiet.
Good job, Jiro. You jinxed us.
This is all your fault, Jiro.
Yeah, remember when you were talking about the draw distance in GTA 5 and you made me crash?
Anyway,
I don't remember that.
Anyway, as I was saying, it says something that the creator of One Piece had to go out of his way just to assure fans that the One Piece will actually be worth the wait, and it won't be, some
it won't be like
BS
a fake treasure, or it won't be like the friends we made along the way.
Honestly, Jova, I will say this, even as someone who knows barely anything about One Piece, considering how fucking long he's been making the fans wait. The final issue of the manga better be the best manga issue of all time. Like the great, it better be a manga masterpiece.
I can tell. Well, to be fair, Pedro, there are actually good reasons if it's right now the diamond tip of Shonen Jump. Eiichiro Oda is one creator that has managed to construct a universe with like a gajillion different characters, each with their own goals and subplots, and manages to juggle them very organically. Like, there's rarely a plot point that gets left behind or not incorporated in some fashion.
Yeah, you mentioned that. It's interesting you mentioned that, Tio, because apparently when One Piece had that hero thing,
the moment of truth.
I'll talk about it later.
Shut up. I'm gonna strangle you.
Okay.
Oh, thanks to you, my pot is still warm.
We made it somehow. Do you think the pot will open up to me a little?
Ask the pot yourself.
Oh.
Here we go.
Hey there. Will you tell me what you have inside?
Well, did you hear it?
I did.
What did the pot say?
What?
I heard it say, "Take my lid off." Are you sure?
Oh,
do it, York.
Of course.
By the greater good, do it.
It's gonna be nothing. It's gonna be absolutely
Wait,
nothing.
let's see.
Reminding me of my graduation.
Maybe it'll be a weapon we can use.
Something on your mind, York?
Ooh.
York, this is not
Open
time to
the damn
hesitate.
lid.
I'm not going to open it.
York,
Hold on.
you...
No!
Mystery.
Okay, you know what?
I want to keep this one.
Okay. Okay, York, this is Zach speaking. Get your ass back to that pod and open it.
Oh my god!
Then you truly come to the truth. See? The truth. See, Trio, the lesson you were supposed to... Okay, you must never tell anyone else what you have learned today. See, Trio, what you were supposed to learn from all this is that some mysteries are best left unknown.
You got a green suit.
It's less than nothing.
Okay, lady, that's one mystery. Can you then explain to us why did you have to be a bitch about it?
I'm expecting nothing, and I'm still disappointed.
So,
That's the
My
thing,
disappointment
guys.
is immeasurable and my day is ruined.
That's the thing, guys. We'll never know why because York wants it to be a mystery forever.
Are we getting paid well for this?
For the and by the way, now I can tell you the fun part. Over the years, fans have asked in interviews to sort of what is inside the pot, and he himself said, "Have you?" And his answer tends to be always, "Have you finished all 5 side quests?" And they're like, "Yes." Well, then you should know what you should learn from that thing. AKA, I'm not telling you.
So basically, it's the equivalent of the after credits scene from Spider-Man: Homecoming.
You know, You know, it's kind of fitting that the director's cut on PC has very poor coding, because otherwise I would request someone to rip off the model and actually look what's inside.
Maybe
you know what? I got a phone call the moment that
Deep
cutscene
Blue.
started. I should have fucking taken it.
Holy cow, he does look like Phoenix Red in that suit.
Anyway,
The tie is a bit
T-
more orange than red, but sure. Yes, Dibs.
Anyway, Tio, I wonder how Oda and Toei felt when 4Kids flat out skipped arcs when they were
Well,
doing
that was the
One Piece.
distribution. That was only the distribution. It was mostly there just to approve. Remember, for him, the manga is more important.
Indeed.
You know,
Well,
so
the Raining
skipping
Stripe looks good. I will say this: the Raining Stripe looks good enough.
Oh, wow.
So we weren't even trolled by Sigourney. York.
York betrayed you guys.
Top 10
Top 10 anime betrayals.
Wow. Again, you know, someday someone's going to make a mod that allows you to see what's in that pot.
It'll be your demise after that.
Is this where he's telling that the ending of 7 was bullshit? And Brad Pitt, I think it was like Brad Pitt should have just, not asked what was in the box.
Most likely. Teo, now that we're done with the pot lady's storyline, why don't you talk a bit about the log lady from Twin Peaks?
Sorry?
The
sorry,
log lady from Twin Peaks, which is clearly the inspiration for Sigourney.
Well, kinda, but the thing is that much like it's similar to this game, Twin Peaks has all these characters that are interconnected. What's going on with the city, with the town, and this was also part of that. So it is also a bit complicated like that to explain. But again, the general idea is that the game has the process is similar, that there's this that she used to have a job, but now she looks like a loony.
Yeah. So basically, although to be fair, the log lady doesn't troll Cooper. So.
No, there's that. It's all connected also to the fact that the Twin Peaks has also its own killer. Well, if I recall correctly, she's not affected by it anyway.
No.
Anyway, I guess see you for the next part.
Well, we'll finally go to the graveyard. See you then.
Yeah.
See ya.
Yeah.
See ya.